Get off my foot. Oh, don't do that. Weird. Okay. I can't see the chat. I know people are talking, or a person is talking, but I can't say, can you guys hear me? Probably shouldn't answer that because I can't see that. Oh, I'll go look. Hi, Edgar. Hey, Sam. Hey, guys. So I made it in the hot tub again. Very nearly didn't, but essentially, I have nothing to do. I can't record a video yet because we don't know what we're doing for the video. Oh, by the way, if anybody has got an idea for the video, it's Furry Week and Farmer Tubs Week, so give it a shot. Let me know just what you're thinking, what you would do in that video, what you'd like to see me do in the video. I don't know. But yeah, I can't record a video, and I've hit a dead end in my furry picture in the picture that I'm my art piece, the art thing that I'm doing. The furry picture. I'm just gonna say furry picture. So yeah, I hit a dead end there because the people that I expect would want to be in the picture and would respond to my my post and my tweet and everything, because it's basically a your persona here, your character here kind of situation. Well, the people that I would expect to do that are busy, or they are taking a break from Twitter or something. So yeah, that's annoying. And I've got like a bit of a pickle. Do I just include them in the picture anyway? Or is that like against rules or something? I don't know. But yeah, just I'll randomly shill that while I'm here. If you want to be in the famous poker dogs playing poker picture that I'm recreating, and you have a dog persona, or you want me to make a dog persona character for you, please let me know. Check out Twitter. There is a picture of where you want your character to be. They are numbered, so yeah. And give me a reference, or again, tell me what you would like that dog character to be, and I will add it in the picture. I think there are 4 slots available. There's 3 have been taken, but there are 4 slots available still. So yeah, I basically can't do anything else with this picture yet. Well, that's not true. I just don't like to. I like to do all of the line work and then um, all of the colouring and all of those things. I'd like to do all at once. So yeah. Sam, Edgar, are you still here? Did you hear any of that? Have I just been talking to myself? Are either of you a furry? Sam, are you a furry? I know you like my furry art, but I didn't know if you were actually a furry or not. Cool. But are you a furry? Yeah. So yeah, that's my predicament. I basically couldn't do anything. I couldn't progress with the picture just yet, so I jumped in the hot tub instead because I was going to have a shower today anyway. I wasn't necessarily going to come in the hot tub, but because I had a headache. I don't like coming into the hot tub if I've got like aches and pains anywhere, because it kind of can do one of 2 things. Either the hot tub will be really good, or it'll be really bad for my headache or my ache and pain or whatever, you know. Because I like a few years ago, I went into the solid hot tub, not this one, the squishy one, squishy bouncy one. Went into the solid hot tub and had a really bad shoulder and back pain because I fell down the stairs, and it felt bad at the time, but then after about half an hour, it felt really good. And then a few like a year later, when we first got this, I had a headache and I came into this hot tub, and it did not help at all. In fact, it made my head feel like it was exploding. So that was nice. So yeah, I wasn't going to come into the hot tub now, but here I am. So, yeah. Sam says, never thought I had a furry side, but if you want to make a persona for me, feel free. Well, no, it's about what you want. It's kind of like Dungeons and Dragons, you know? It's kind of like, well, it's exactly like Dungeons and Dragons. Like, do you want a persona? What kind of persona would you like? I was actually talking to somebody about a month ago about the furry thing because they follow me on. They used to follow my old DeviantArt account because they like the human bear stuff, but they said that they're not into the furry stuff because they'd never been attracted to furry characters and stuff. And then they gave me a bunch of exceptions of like, well, except for this character, they're kind of cute. Oh, and that character, they're kind of cute. But I've never been sexually attracted to them. And I was like, it's not what the furry community is about. That is, you know, like you can be sexually attracted and have sexual feelings about literally anything. You know, that's not what that entire thing is about. The furry community is basically just another role-playing community. You know, the sexy side of stuff is the sexy fetish side of it is just one side of it. That's like a bit of it. And just like Dungeons and Dragons, you know, you can be playing D&D. You can be playing D&D, and like you can make your character be kind of like basically a whore, a whorish elf character, who basically is there to just seduce a bunch of people. That's their entire thing, which could be incredibly sexy. Therefore, you've got like a fetish for this character, maybe. You know, you fetishize this entire character and everything. And that's the whole point. But that doesn't mean that all of D&D is bad just because you made a character a whore. You know? Not that you're like this, Sam. I'm just trying to explain myself. I'm trying to explain the conversation I had with this person. And they were like, I never thought about that at all. But cool. Yeah, it's just this. It's exactly the same with the pup community. Like a few years ago, the internet was going crazy. Well, not the internet. The world was going crazy because on Channel 4 in the UK, we've got a channel called Channel 4 for you American people out there. On Channel 4, they basically did a segment on. I can't remember what the modern equivalent is, but they did a thing where they were looking into people's fetishes and stuff. And one of them was puppy play. And you had this adult woman who would be in her fuzzy catsuit, not her latex. She had a latex catsuit of ironically of a Dalmatian dog, as well as a Dalmatian pup hood, and it would basically be her playing with her kids in her living room, just like they would all be playing dogs, pretending to be dogs, and having a good time, you know. And it's like the internet went crazy because that's, you know, it's like, oh my god, you shouldn't be fetishizing dogs around children and stuff like that. It's like, no. Again, this is just like Dungeons and Dragons, basically, essentially a teenage or a kid's game. It's like everybody's played dog when they were a kid. This is the non-sexual part of it. It's just a kind of like a community playful thing, you know. But they did say that essentially, like eventually, they went. Like if you watch the whole program, you'd know that the sexual side is actually a very small part of that particular couple's puppy play relationship. Oh, here's a good one. Here's a good topic of conversation. Since we're going deep today for some reason, I just noticed that my view count went from 6 to 2. Jesus, I'm not being that controversial. Yeah. You know the whole thing about pride and fetishes, like you shouldn't have fetishes or kinks stuff at pride. Well, this is exactly the kind of thing that I kind of like I hate, is that why is this a big discussion now? And the main reason is that basically there are adult street fairs like Flossum. Is it called Flossum or is it called something else in San Francisco? And there's a big one in Europe as well. And those things completely adult and like no kids allowed at all, you know. And you've got pride parades. Now some people think that these two things are the same. That pride parades is just exactly like the Flossum street fairs, where there are people straight up flogging people in the streets, right, you know, slapping their bare asses, have butt plugs in and stuff. Some people are nude, and it's like all of this stuff, not shocking at all, completely fine, adult fun. It's not pride. Like, everyone, please calm down. That's not what's happening at Pride. You know, the London Pride events, basically they have a rule where as long as you're not showing your bare ass and no nudity, you're okay. And I'm okay with that. That's been fine. That's been fine for the past however many years that Pride has been happening. You know, and as far as I understand it, it's not unique. It's basically been like that around the world. Wherever there is Pride parades, this is the rule. You know, don't show your bare ass, and absolutely no nudity. If you just basically follow those rules, you're fine. And I do not mind kids being there at that kind of pride. You know, because that's fine. You know, if basically a kid saw somebody basically being buggered by somebody else, then yes, I would be horrified. But that's because it's against the rules. You know, not because I have any moral objection to anything. It's because it's against the rules, and yes, I wouldn't want kids to see that stuff. So I understand, but Jesus, everyone needs to calm down. Everyone needs to grow up, you know. But yeah, from what I understand it, this whole conversation about like kink at Pride thing started because somebody accidentally walked into the Flossum Europe, or the leather and rubber kink fair in somewhere in, I think it's in Berlin, and was like horrified because, you know, it's like, oh my god, think of the children, you know, what if they came into this area? And it's like, they won't, there are guards, but they didn't know that, and they wrote a story about it, and then it exploded all over the world for some reason. So that's fun. Oh yeah, and didn't some idiot basically say, it's like, I'm all for kink at Pride, and then they were like, I would want my kids to be there and witness all of this stuff. And it's like, no, I don't want kids to see sexual acts, because I don't think sexual acts should be happening around children, because I think that is technically paedophilia, you know. So yeah. Has my stream been cut off because I said many bad words? You know, to YouTube. Oh. Anyway, going back to the light and airy side of things. Before I put I try the bubbles. What, Sam? you thought about your first owner? You know, what are you thinking about it now? And also, has anybody got any ideas for farmer tubs or pup week? Has anybody got any ideas of what they would like to see in the video for those things? Go ahead and tell me. I'm going to have a dip. Before I do that, I'm going to stand up because I know that people like that. Oh. Sure, my nuts aren't showing. Okay, I'm going to turn the bubbles on. Oh, yeah. There we go. It's really bubbling. But there's still a hole in the hose, so yeah. Anyway, if anything, it would probably be either a bear or a pig for obvious reasons. Or like a boar. A boar. It's splashing on my back, which is nice, but it shouldn't be splashing that far. Hey Sam, have you got any ideas for the pup week or farmer tubs week? Can you hear me? God damn it, you guys. I gave you a couple of days to think about it. So I'm watching a bee. The sun's just come out and I haven't got my sunglasses. So, a pig or a bear then, okay. Have you thought of, if we can't do ideas for the I just, that got right in my ear, did you see that? I'm putting my hat on. If you ever got any ideas for Pup Week / Farmer Tubbs Week, then how about your persona? What would you like your persona to be like? You said pig or bear. Do you have any preferences? Or a boar? You didn't object to boar, so I'm going to say that you said yes to boar. So yeah, any preferences? It could be, I was going to say a pig-bear hybrid, but that is kind of a boar. And how big do you want him to be? You know, fat, muscular, probably either a panda bear or a wild boar. Well, you could be a wild boar with panda coloration. A boar with panda coloration, with the tusks and everything. You know, panda Pumbaa. God damn it! I'm trying to. What do you think about that, panda Pumbaa? Yeah, but how fat? That's the thing. I mean, I've got a dog, a pig, a bear, and another dog, but that's not really me. The dog is actually just a kind of like an extra character that I use in pictures. The other dog. So yeah. And they all range from, I think the bear is actually the skinniest one. The bear basically just has a beer belly. The dog is more me-like. Actually, no, he's around about 500 pounds. So he's very, very round. He's a wide, round dog. He's in that picture. He's in the poker picture. He's the guy that's pointing. That's mad at everybody. That's my dog. And the pig, well, the pig exploded. Like he went from he got a new boyfriend. In the Furverse, he got a new boyfriend who is a feeder. So essentially, he just kept feeding the pig until he was basically, it was pretty big as it was. He was basically spherical, and then he became immobile, and then he became the size of a small car, then a minivan, and then he exploded. He's living the dream. He was living the dream. So yeah, where exactly do you want to be on the fat scale if you want to be chunky? See, this gives me something else to do. I do wish you'd said dog though, because then I could put you in the picture. I'm gonna have to hold you for a second because I need a juice drink. Could you stay there? Could you stay there? You can, of course, have more than one persona. Like I started out with 5. 5 was a product of 5's the dog. 5 is a product of my old dog, but with my personality. In the Furverse, that's what he is, and he's kind of like he's the intelligent one, I guess. And Pop is a pig, but he's got tusks. He's a wild pig, so he's got tusks, and he's just my pig side. I mean, there's not really much subtext around that. And the bear represents kind of like he's just the old me. He's the older version of me. So yeah, they kind of just represent different parts of my personality. So you can have more than one. But I mean, your starter persona, a hog with panda coloration that is chunky. This is what I mean. I need to know if he's like straight on chunky or just really fat, you know? Like, is he I don't know. Give me a weight, how much a human weighs, and I will draw the furry equivalent of that weight, maybe. So nobody's talking at the moment, so I'm just chilling and just filling. I was filling space with words. Which is never a good idea. I'm still not 100% sure that you guys can hear me clearly enough. I am trying to project as much as I can, just at the phone. Because I've got a feeling that my neighbours can hear everything that I'm yelling. Andrew. A change of style? No, it's a haircut mistake. I meant to trim my beard, but instead I accidentally cut it off. My pipe got splashed. Did you see that? Possibly with some arm muscles, but still fat in the chest and gut. I get it. You want the dad build. You want the dad build. Andrew, we're trying to come up with ideas for this week's topics, and that is, are you a furry, by the way? If you've got a dog sonar and you're a furry, let me know. I just want to get this picture done. Yeah, we're trying to come up with ideas for, that went right in my ear again, for Farmer Tubbs Week and Pup Week. You know? Dad build is a good build. I like to think I've got a good dad build. Never joined the community. Well, me and Sam, we're basically building his persona. So if you've got any ideas for what your persona wants to be, I've navigated Fur Affinity and other sites. I'm on Fur Affinity, but you already know that. I have a good dad build. Well, that would make sense. I'm a dad. Oh, what's popping? Okay. So I was like, what the hell is that? What does that mean? Nothing. I'm trying to chill in the hot tub, but it's loud. It's loud, and that one bubble jet is a bit too intense at the moment. Keeps splashing me in the ear. You know, I'm going to turn the bubbles off. I'm going to turn the bubbles off. Oh. That is enough. That is enough bubbles. They're basically... It kept splashing me in the ear, and it kept... it actually got on the camera and on the table a lot. Even though it's over here. It doesn't make sense. I would probably go for a wolf or fox-like persona. It's called a fursona. When it's a furry, when you're a furry, it's a fursona. Because I've got a, I know you probably might have heard this already, but I've got a dog and a pig and a bear. Which, to be fair, very matches me because I do have piggy tendencies, like the animal, not the kink. I have piggy tendencies. I have a lot of doggy tendencies. Jesus, I keep getting called out on that. And the doggy tendencies kind of like lean over to the bear tendencies, because bears are in the canid family. So yeah, that makes sense. I know I'm thinking, but yeah. Persona. Yeah, I saw Piggy videos, love them. What are you talking about? My guy, the one in the... I can't really see people's. I've not got my glasses on, so I can't really. I'm trying to adjust. I can barely read. But so I can't see people's PFP. Is that? Does that mean your avatar? I don't know. If we're just talking about personas, yeah. The Piggy videos, yeah. That isn't pop. When I'm playing the pig, it's just because it's funny and fun. I have the equipment to do so. So yeah. But yeah, Sam, send me a message with the information that you have on your persona, even if it's just rehashing what we've said now, and I might draw it for you. I might give you a persona. Andrew too, if you want. Although we haven't talked about your persona. I'm still looking at ideas for. I'm still looking for ideas for making a video on Pup Week and Farmer Tubs Week. So if anybody's got ideas for that, let me know. Is that Japanese? But no, they say hi. Nobody got any ideas? Fair enough. I guess I'll just sit here then. I'm gonna dip my shoulders. Oh, it's good. Better. I didn't miss anything then. Nobody said anything else. That ding you might have heard. That was Sam with the information on his persona, which is neat. Sam has to watch every single live stream now. Just in case I do it. very light on commissions at the moment anyway. So I might be doing that. Another reason for you to keep viewing. Well, hopefully, because you like me. Hopefully that's a good enough reason. Emotional blackmail. Well, otherwise I think you hate me. Nah, I'm kidding. I know we're all busy. It's not possible for everybody to see my live streams all the time. Although I'm surprised Jeffrey's not here. Because even if he's not here, he usually comes in and says, like, I can't, well, there he is. He comes in to say hi because he's driving or he's doing stuff or something. That's so funny. I haven't mentioned him the entire live stream, and then all of a sudden, when I basically I'm talking about, like, I was just thinking, it's like, well, he's been to almost every single live stream. There's like one or two where he's like, I do it at weird times or something, and then basically that's fine, but I do get worried about him. Liking me is reason number one. If you ever get here, I know it's really hard to get here, Sam. You can come in the tub with me. Or better yet, come when we've got the new hot tub, because the new hot tub is basically just the same as this one. I mean, it's not broken. This one's bubbles don't work, as you've seen. There's a random jet of bubbles that's just there, that just randomly sprays out. Crazy. In case anybody doesn't know, for context, Sam's a good friend of mine. We keep meeting up at like events and stuff because he lives in the UK too. Not the second UK, just the UK one, but he lives here as well. So yeah, he's even come to some of my events. So I'm always happy to see him. But yeah. The only problem is that getting to me is a bit of a pain in the butt unless you've got a car, because I live in the middle of bumblefuck nowhere. So I'm just... my knees hurt if I'm on my knees for too long. Which is ironic because I can't feel my knees. I had a bad motorcycle accident, which means that the nerve endings in my knees don't work unless you put extreme pressure on my knees. And apparently extreme pressure means just being on my knees. And then the pain part of my knees, nerves, works. So I'm trying not to be on my knees so much, as I'm alternating my legs. So that's why all the shiftiness. Yeah. But I live in the middle of bumperfuck nowhere, in the middle of a farming country. And basically, public transportation, there's like 2 buses that come to this village. And that's it. And a cab can cost you $40. So yeah. It's the same way. It's also the same situation for me visiting other people, because I don't have a car. Well, I don't drive. Technically, I do have a car because Damon's got 2 cars, and he basically refers to the other car as being my car, even though they're both his. But yeah, I only drive on emergencies, and even that's bad because I don't know where my fucking license is, and that was 2 moves ago that I can't find my license. Lost the license. I literally lost it. I didn't actually get it taken away from me. I lost my license in in my mum's old house before she moved to Cornwall. At least that's what I think it is, because I haven't seen it since then. And of course, I moved here and she moved to Cornwall, so now it's in the house maybe, but we've not heard anything. So it could be anywhere. Anyway. So I breathed in my own spit. So it was like, just let me know when you fancy having a visitor over and we can arrange something. Be warned, there will be hugs. Dude, you can come over whenever you want. Have you been vaccinated? Because if you've been vaccinated and all that stuff, then yeah, come over whenever you want. I can't go out yet because I am not vaccinated until September. So not long to go. And then I'm going to be free. And oh my god, that's going to be so good. Oh my god. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Second jab this week. Ooh. Yeah. Like I said, just warn me when you're coming. And I mean, like I said, I'm here for the past 2 years almost. So I'm here. I've been here for so long. So I was trying not to make I had a tiny bit of depression happen in my brain, and it was like, yeah, and you'll always be here. It's like, go away. Yeah. I wonder if Growler's going to work. I'm going to try to do a live stream on Growler, because I keep forgetting that it exists. And I did already do a live stream. God, my arm is really, really spotty. Well, it's been spotty. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a bunch of red dots on my arm. It's so annoying. I tend to break out in one area of my body, and then that's it. For weeks and weeks, and then randomly it will just happen again somewhere else. So I just realised you probably can't see me. Because this arm's fine. But this arm, Jesus. All X spots. Yep, they're all. Just the water. It's just the water, it's bringing them out. Yeah. I'm thinking about going already, I know. Only been on here for an hour. I just can't do this. all the time, you know? And not knowing what to say. That really bugs me because I'm kind of out of things to say. Oh, now that hurts. Really? But you're not even a spot. Why are you achy? It's just a rash. They're not even spots, they're just rashes. Great. Why on my left arm? See, this is the thing I'm doing. I'm just talking about marks on my arm. Yeah, I'm gonna go over to the Bear app, and then I'm going to probably say everything I just said. Unless anybody has any more ideas or anything they want to say to me before I go, to spark a conversation again. Because I'm out. I'm kind of out. I don't really need the hat anymore because it's just it's doing the thing where it's either super sunny for like 3 seconds and then it'll go away. Okay. Well then, I'm going to go then. But if you do want to catch me, I'm going to attempt to do a live stream on Growler. So if you see Tubs or Proto Santa Tubs, I need to change the name on that. Doing a live stream on Growler. Let me know. Well, just say hi. And yeah, I'm going to pick you up and I'm going to do this. Oh yeah. Oh my god, it's so much better on my knees. Jesus. Yeah, my knees are like indented. That's weird. Okay. Belly. Hot tub belly shot. I was doing this earlier. Oh my god, you can see my back hair. The back of my head and my neck. That's my back hair. Because as you can see, I got no hair on my head. So that's my. It's stuck on the side. Gross. Yeah, anyway. I'm going to get my hand wet if I do that. I know, I'll switch hands because this hand has already been wet. So this hand has been wet. Anyway, belly rubs. And belly salute. And yeah, I'll try to come on and do a live stream tomorrow. Not hot tub live stream, obviously, but some kind of live stream. And have a good one until then, I guess. And if anybody who's watching this in the future, then yeah, and you haven't already been in the dog picture, then please do a go over to Twitter or on my Discord and submit your dog persona so that I can get that in the picture if you want to. Of course, I'm not making you do anything, but yeah. Toodles. Beep.